Hello, how you doing today? I decided to take a little quick trip over to Pedernales Falls. I live here in Austin, Texas, and so many times we don't even explore what's in our backyard. But it's a great little park, and it is a beautiful place to go to, uh, being the first time that I have been over there. One thing about the state parks and everything, you do need a day pass. If you're just going in for a day, you just can't show up and go in. You can get a pass through Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. It is something that you can get online. You don't have to go anywhere in person, and they will have a permit at the gate, not at the gate, but at the little headquarters that they have once you get into the park itself, and you'll stick that to your windshield, and you'll be good to go. I was the first one over there this morning. They don't open the gates till 8 o'clock, and they're pretty strict on that. So don't get there too early because you'll just be sitting there waiting. But I wasn't there at the gate more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then it opened up, and I was able to go in. It was a beautiful day. You can see that it is gated and you can't get in. They have a little kiosk there, so if you are camping, that you have a QR code that you can get in and out, and you can always get out. A few deer playing there. It was early in the morning. They were out for their morning little hike. Beautiful country over there. So we were started walking down there. It's downhill all the way to it. And there's two different directions you can go. It takes you to the same place. Either one does. This is kind of a little information about what's going on, what's happened over time. Pretty interesting reading. You can get maybe stop it and freeze frame it and see, read some of this. I try to get all of them, the placards that they had, so that you kind of know before you get there what's going on. The sun was just coming up. Maybe a little bright at times there. It's amazing what water can do to rock. There has been some big floods there. You can see in those pictures there, and it's not too long ago that happened again there, but everything is good to go. There is no remnants of it. I sure would appreciate a big thumbs up on this, a like, subscribe, all the normal routine. It does help. I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm kind of torn between travel and cars, so just trying to see which one most people like. If you can, give me a comment what you're interested in and what you would like to see, and maybe I can accommodate that. That was the first outlook. There is several around the park that you can go to, and then there's a second one down here that gives you a great vista of what's going on. It's just a little short hike down to the second one here. It is an amazing view. And there's actually two ways to go down here also to the water. You can go to the right or to the left. And it takes you to basically to two different parts of the rock formations. That's the biggest pool. You see here that there it is. That's kind of the beginning of the park. Once you're on the other side, that's actually private property over on that side right there. So long as you're inside the rock formations, you're good. Water is flowing there. It may have not looked like it, but it is. And then there's some underground water that actually comes out in different places that feed into it also. Wind was kicking it a little bit today, but kept the heat down. I did this about 2 weeks ago on a Friday, and I got there early in the morning. You see there's nobody around. So if you get there early in the morning during the week, you've got the park to yourself. I didn't run into any problem. You know, after any good hike, you need your good ice cold Diet Coke. I think I'm addicted to that stuff. Have my water cup, 2 liter. What else could you ask for? It was a pretty good hike out of there, so I sat down, took it easy. I'm not no spring chicken anymore, but I am 60 years old and didn't have any problem with hiking down there and coming back out. Did enjoy it. They do have restroom facilities and everything there. Keep getting beeps and everything. I should have turned off the warnings or the notifications on the laptop while I was trying to do this video. So I went over, headed over to the bird and butterfly sanctuary that they have. Everything's very accessible, easy to get to, no problem. I spent some time there, and I've got a few little shots that I took, nothing special. I had got there a little late in the day. This is probably around lunchtime. So I could see that we're in the morning time and the late afternoon that this would be a hot spot for the wildlife. You're sitting in a bird blind, so I was shooting through the opening that they had. It was beautiful over there. Did enjoy it. Spent a couple hours there actually. Poor old Jeep. After that, I left there and went over to. They have a picnic area, so I had brought a mountain house. I've got where I kind of like those. There's several of them that are very good, and I do enjoy them. I use a jet boil to heat up the water. It's kind of neat to have a little hot meal someplace. There's a beautiful picnic area. Plenty of room to spread out even in this pandemic era. Picnic tables are not close to each other at all. I took my A7 III over there, and that's what I was shooting the still photos on. It's a good camera, even though it's a few years old. I really enjoy using it. So if you would please give it a big thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not too exciting of a video, but it was enjoyable for me to make, and I do appreciate you watching. So y'all have a great day, and thank you so much.